English Level 2. Quest of the Enchanted Heart. Chapter 1. In a magical kingdom nestled among emerald forests and shimmering lakes, there lived a powerful sorceress known far and wide for her beauty and cunning. Her name was Lady Morgana, and she ruled over her domain with an iron will and a heart consumed by envy. At her side was her daughter, Princess Lyra, whose radiance surpassed even the brightest stars in the night sky. Princess Lyra possessed a gentle spirit and a kind heart, beloved by all who knew her. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting hues of pink and gold across the kingdom, Lady Morgana and Princess Lyra stood upon the balcony of their majestic castle. Lady Morgana's eyes gleamed with a cold intensity as she surveyed the land she ruled, while Princess Lyra's gaze was filled with warmth and compassion. "My dear daughter," Lady Morgana said, her voice dripping with disdain, "soon it will be time for you to wed. Suitors from neighboring realms will come seeking your hand in marriage, but none shall prove worthy." Princess Lyra's brow furrowed in concern. "Mother, must we judge them so harshly? Perhaps among them there may be one who is sincere and true." But Lady Morgana scoffed, her lips curling into a cruel smile. "Sincerity and truth are but fleeting illusions, my dear. Only power and ambition hold any real value in this world." Princess Lyra sighed softly, her heart heavy with sorrow for her mother's bitterness. Deep down, she longed for love and companionship, yearning for a kindred spirit who would see beyond the shadows that clouded her mother's heart. As the stars began to twinkle in the velvety sky, Princess Lyra whispered a silent prayer, hoping that one day she would find the happiness she so desperately sought, even in the midst of her mother's envy and cruelty. Chapter 2. In a distant land, there lived a humble knight named Sir Roland. He heard tales of Princess Lyra's beauty and kindness, stories that traveled far and wide, painting her as a beacon of light in the kingdom ruled by her envious mother, Lady Morgana. Despite warnings of the sorceress's cruelty, Sir Roland's heart stirred with determination. He resolved to win the princess's heart, believing that true love could conquer any obstacle. With his trusty steed by his side, Sir Roland set forth on his journey, his armor gleaming under the sun's golden rays. As he traveled through villages and across vast landscapes, whispers of the sorceress's power echoed in the air, but Sir Roland paid them no heed, his mind set on his quest. One evening, as the stars began to twinkle in the darkening sky, Sir Roland paused by a campfire, reflecting on the challenges that lay ahead. "Princess Lyra," he murmured softly, his voice filled with determination, "I will not rest until I have won your heart and freed you from the shadows that bind you." With renewed resolve, Sir Roland continued his journey, his heart filled with hope and courage, ready to face whatever trials awaited him in the magical kingdom ruled by Lady Morgana. Chapter 3. Sir Roland continued his journey through the enchanted lands, his determination unwavering despite the challenges ahead. As he ventured deeper into the forest, he encountered 3 unusual beings who would become pivotal in his quest. The first was a shape-shifting fox, its sleek fur shimmering in the dappled sunlight filtering through the trees. "Greetings, noble knight," the fox spoke with a voice as smooth as silk. "I am Reynard, the trickster of these woods. I offer you my aid in exchange for your promise to assist me in retrieving a valuable treasure stolen by a cunning bandit." Sir Roland nodded, impressed by the fox's cunning. "I accept your offer, Reynard. Together, we shall reclaim what is rightfully yours." As Sir Roland journeyed further, he encountered a majestic owl perched high atop a gnarled oak tree. "Hoo, hoo!" the owl hooted softly, its eyes gleaming with wisdom. "I am Athena, the guardian of knowledge and foresight. I offer you my keen sight and guidance in exchange for your pledge to help me uncover the secrets of an ancient prophecy." Sir Roland bowed respectfully. "Your offer is most gracious, Athena. I vow to assist you in your quest for knowledge." Finally, as he traversed a meadow bathed in the golden light of dawn, Sir Roland encountered a skilled archer with an enchanted bow, her arrows glinting with magic. "Hail, brave knight," she greeted him with a smile. "I am Lyra, the huntress of these lands. I offer you my prowess in archery and my enchanted bow in exchange for your promise to aid me in hunting down a fearsome beast terrorizing the countryside." Sir Roland clasped Alara's hand firmly. "Your offer is accepted, Lyra. Together, we shall rid the land of this menace." With his newfound companions by his side, Sir Roland felt a renewed sense of purpose. Together, they would face whatever challenges lay ahead, united in their quest to win the heart of Princess Lyra and bring an end to the sorceress's reign of envy and cruelty. Chapter 4. Sir Roland, accompanied by his newfound companions, arrived at the imposing castle of Lady Morgana, the envious sorceress. With determination burning bright in his eyes, Sir Roland declared his intention to marry Princess Lyra, despite the sorceress's reputation for cruelty. Lady Morgana, amused by the knight's boldness, regarded him with a cold smile. "Very well, Sir Roland," she said, her voice dripping with disdain. "But first, you must prove yourself worthy of my daughter's hand." Setting forth her conditions, Lady Morgana outlined 3 challenging tasks, each designed to test Sir Roland's courage and resourcefulness. With a flick of her wrist, she summoned forth a shimmering mist, revealing the first task, to retrieve a rare flower from the heart of a treacherous forest teeming with magical creatures. Undeterred, Sir Roland nodded solemnly. "I accept your challenge, Lady Morgana. With the aid of my companions, I shall prove myself worthy of Princess Lyra's love." With that, Sir Roland and his companions set off on their perilous journey, determined to overcome whatever obstacles lay in their path and emerge victorious in the face of Lady Morgana's tests. Chapter 5. With unwavering determination, Sir Roland and his companions ventured into the treacherous forest, guided by the shimmering mist that led them towards their first trial. The air was thick with magic, and the trees whispered secrets as they passed. As they delved deeper into the forest, they encountered a myriad of challenges, from cunning creatures lurking in the shadows to enchanted traps designed to ensnare the unwary. But Sir Roland, bolstered by the strength of his companions and the fire of his own courage, pressed on undeterred. Together, they navigated through the maze of twisting paths and tangled undergrowth until they reached the heart of the forest, where the rare flower awaited them. With a steady hand and a heart filled with determination, Sir Roland plucked the flower from its hiding place, his companions standing guard against any who would dare to thwart their mission. As they emerged from the depths of the forest, triumphant and unscathed, Lady Morgana watched from the castle's towering battlements, her eyes narrowing with begrudging admiration. Though impressed by Sir Roland's success, she remained resolute in her determination to test his worthiness further. With a wave of her hand, Lady Morgana conjured forth the next trial, a daunting challenge that would push Sir Roland and his companions to their limits. But with their bond forged through adversity and their spirits undaunted, they faced the sorceress's tests head-on, ready to prove that love and courage could conquer even the darkest of trials. Chapter 6. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the kingdom, a grand banquet was held in Sir Roland's honor within the walls of Lady Morgana's castle. The air was filled with laughter and music, and the scent of delicious food filled the hall. Amidst the revelry, Lady Morgana watched with a sinister gleam in her eye. With a whispered incantation, she unleashed dark magic, casting a spell that enveloped Sir Roland in a trance-like sleep. As he slumbered unknowingly, Lady Morgana's plans for his downfall unfolded. Princess Lyra, witnessing her mother's treachery, felt her heart sink with despair. Knowing that only Sir Roland's companions could aid him now, she sought them out in haste. her eyes pleading for their assistance. "We must awaken Sir Roland before it's too late," Princess Lyra implored, her voice trembling with urgency. "My mother's magic has ensnared him, and only together can we break its hold." With determination shining in their eyes, Sir Roland's companions rallied to Princess Lyra's side, ready to venture into the depths of the enchanted forest to free him from his slumber. For they knew that only by standing together could they hope to thwart Lady Morgana's wicked plans and bring an end to her reign of darkness. Chapter 7. With Princess Lyra leading the way, Sir Roland's companions ventured into the depths of the enchanted forest, their hearts heavy with determination and their minds focused on the task at hand. The air crackled with magic, and eerie shadows danced among the trees as they pressed forward. As they journeyed deeper into the forest, they encountered trials and dangers at every turn, from tangled vines that sought to ensnare them to creatures of darkness that lurked in the shadows. But Princess Lyra's resolve never faltered, and her companions stood by her side, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. At last, they reached the heart of the forest, where Sir Roland lay in a deep slumber, ensnared by Lady Morgana's dark magic. With gentle hands and whispered words of encouragement, Princess Lyra and her companions worked together to break the spell that bound him, their bond of friendship and loyalty shining bright in the face of adversity. As Sir Roland stirred from his sleep, his eyes met Princess Lyra's, and a spark of hope ignited within him. With renewed determination, they joined forces to confront Lady Morgana and bring an end to her reign of darkness once and for all. With swords drawn and hearts united, they faced the sorceress in a climactic battle, their courage and resilience shining like beacons in the darkness. And in the end, it was love and friendship that triumphed over envy and cruelty, as Lady Morgana's power was vanquished and peace was restored to the kingdom once more. Chapter 8. As the first light of dawn painted the sky in hues of pink and gold, Sir Roland stirred from his slumber, his eyes fluttering open to find Princess Lyra at his side. With a smile that lit up the room, she extended her hand to him, and together they rose to face the final challenge that lay before them. With hearts full of courage and determination, Sir Roland and Princess Lyra confronted Lady Morgana in the throne room of the castle, where the sorceress stood, her powers weakened, but her resolve undiminished. "We have come to end your tyranny, Lady Morgana," Sir Roland declared, his voice steady and resolute. "Your reign of darkness ends here." Lady Morgana sneered, her eyes flashing with defiance. "You dare to challenge me, mortal? I am the master of this kingdom, and none shall defy my will." But Sir Roland and Princess Lyra stood firm, their love for each other and their kingdom burning bright within their hearts. With swords drawn and magic swirling around them, they engaged Lady Morgana in a fierce battle that echoed through the halls of the castle. In the end, it was not the strength of their swords or the power of their magic that determined the outcome, but the strength of their love and friendship. With one final, decisive blow, Sir Roland and Princess Lyra defeated Lady Morgana, breaking her spell over the kingdom once and for all. As the sun rose high in the sky, casting its warm rays over the land, Sir Roland and Princess Lyra were married in a joyous ceremony attended by all the people of the kingdom. And as they exchanged vows of love and devotion, their loyal companions stood by their side, their bond forged through adversity and triumph stronger than ever before. With Lady Morgana's reign ended, peace and prosperity returned to the kingdom, and Sir Roland and Princess Lyra ruled with wisdom and compassion, their love lighting the way for a new beginning filled with hope and promise. The story aligns well with CEFR English Level B1. It offers a moderate level of complexity in terms of vocabulary, sentence structure, and ideas, making it suitable for learners who have a basic understanding of English and are looking to expand their skills to an intermediate level. 1. Vocabulary. The story uses a range of vocabulary that is suitable for an intermediate level. B1. Learner. Examples include words like enchanted, treacherous, perilous, triumphant, and adversity. Intermediate-level vocabulary is used to describe characters, settings, and actions in a fantasy context, such as sorceress, enchanted forest, and treacherous trials. 2. Sentence structure. The story contains varied sentence structures, including simple, compound, and complex sentences, which is typical of B1 level English. Example of simple sentence: Lady Morgana scoffed, her lips curling into a cruel smile. Example of compound sentence: with swords drawn and hearts united, they faced the sorceress in a climactic battle, their courage and resilience shining like beacons in the darkness. Example of complex sentence: knowing that only Sir Roland's companions could aid him now, she sought them out in haste, her ease pleading for their assistance. 3. Complexity of ideas. The story presents complex ideas such as love, courage, friendship, and overcoming adversity, which are common themes in fantasy literature. While the plot involves magic and fantasy elements, the themes explored are relatable and can be understood by intermediate-level learners. 4. Dialogue. Dialogues in the story are straightforward and contribute to character development and plot progression. Example of dialogue: "We must awaken Sir Roland before it's too late," Princess Lyra implored, her voice trembling with urgency. 5. Overall comprehensibility. The story is accessible to intermediate-level learners as it provides enough context and explanation of unfamiliar terms to aid comprehension. While the plot may involve some fantastical elements, the language used is clear and straightforward, making it suitable for learners at this level. 1. Enchanted. Example from the story: with swords drawn and hearts united, they face the sorceress in a climactic battle in the enchanted forest. Real-life example: the children explored the enchanted garden, marveling at the magical flowers and sparkling lights. 2. Treacherous. Example from the story: Sir Roland encountered treacherous trials in the sorceress's challenges, testing his courage and resourcefulness. Real-life example: the hikers faced a treacherous path up the mountain, with steep cliffs and slippery rocks. 3. Triumph. Example from the story: their courage and resilience shining like beacons in the darkness, they achieved triumph over the sorceress, bringing peace to the kingdom. Real-life example: the team's victory in the championship game was a triumph for the entire school. 4. Resolute. Example from the story: Princess Lyra's resolve never faltered as she led the way through the enchanted forest. Real-life example: despite facing numerous obstacles, she remained resolute in her determination to achieve her goals. 5. Adversity. Example from the story: facing trials and dangers, they uncovered the truth behind the sorceress's jealousy and confronted her in a climactic battle, overcoming adversity. Real-life example: the community came together to support each other during times of adversity, such as natural disasters. 6. Prowess. Example from the story: Lyra, the skilled archer, demonstrated her prowess with her enchanted bow, aiding Sir Roland in his quest. Real-life example: his prowess on the basketball court earned him a scholarship to college. 7. Tyranny. Example from the story: "We have come to end your tyranny, Lady Morgana," Sir Roland declared, confronting the sorceress in the throne room. Real-life example: the citizens revolted against the dictator's tyranny, demanding freedom and democracy. 8. Despair. Example from the story: Princess Lyra felt her heart sink with despair as she witnessed her mother's treachery. Real-life example: he struggled with feelings of despair after losing his job, unsure of how to provide for his family. 9. Trance-like. Example from the story: Lady Morgana used dark magic to ensnare Sir Roland in a trance-like sleep during the banquet. Real-life example. She stared ahead with a trance-like expression, lost in her thoughts. 10. Prosperity. Example from the story. With the sorceress's reign ended, Princess Lyra and Sir Roland united in marriage, bringing peace and prosperity to their realm. Real-life example. The new economic policies led to a period of prosperity, with increased employment and higher incomes for all. The power of love and friendship. Throughout the story, the bond between Sir Roland, Princess Lyra, and their companions proves to be a powerful force. Despite facing numerous challenges and obstacles, their love for each other and their unwavering friendship enable them to overcome adversity and triumph over evil. Readers can learn that genuine connections with others, built on trust, loyalty, and support, can help navigate even the darkest of times. Courage and resilience in the face of challenges. Sir Roland and his companions demonstrate immense courage and resilience as they confront the trials set forth by Lady Morgana. Despite the treacherous tasks and dangers they encounter, they persevere with determination, never giving up on their quest. This illustrates the importance of facing challenges head-on, staying resilient in the face of adversity, and believing in oneself, even when the odds seem stacked against you. The consequences of envy and jealousy. The story highlights the destructive nature of envy and jealousy, as embodied by Lady Morgana's actions. Her bitterness and resentment towards Princess Lyra lead her to resort to dark magic and treachery, ultimately bringing harm to herself and others. Readers can learn that harboring negative emotions like envy can lead to harmful actions and consequences. Instead, embracing positivity, celebrating others' successes, and cultivating gratitude can lead to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. This story and voiceover have been provided by English Made Easy. Learn through stories. Copying or re-uploading are strictly prohibited.